feels like quite a long time since I did a video, and that's because I'm a bad friend. But I'll try and sort my life out. Yeah, as such, I've got quite a lot to talk about. There was Helen's birthday, which was lovely. I had a great time. It was basically just like all of my friends that were there, so yeah, that was really nice. Caught up with Emily. It's a bit more like normal seeing her again. I feel like we could settle back into being friends properly, which is nice. Yeah, that was lovely, of course. And well, we didn't play very much Smash that weekend, so I don't know what's up with that. We'll have to make up for it next time. That was the weekend. On Thursday, I had a job interview. I was in Reading. It was pretty good. Like, they said there was going to be like a technical part and a chat part, and I kind of thought the technical part would be like an exam almost, with like questions about how things work, and then the other bit would be like the interview. But it was like the technical bit was like a normal interview, and then the chat bit really was just like a chat with a dude about my hobbies and whether I fit in and all that. So it was like, I don't know if I could say that it was difficult because there were no technical questions. It was just like talking to me about me, and I like answered it all. I behaved like myself, which I hope isn't a bad thing. I don't think it is. I like wasn't super quiet, and I didn't fail to come up with anything for any of the questions. It was like as good as I could really have expected. If I don't get this job, I won't feel like it was because of the interview, which is all you can really ask for. I'd say I'm like 60% sure I'll get it, because like I felt like I did quite well, but it also seemed like quite a competitive place, so I don't know. Yeah, like going down and interviewing for it made me like basically they made the job sound really nice. Like it sounded like some of it's up my street, and everyone that was there was friendly. Like that would suit me nicely, but we'll see. They said they'll get back to me like at the tail end of this week, was their words. I have through the process of applying for jobs, I've come to disregard that and not really believe it, but hopefully they will get back when they said they would, and I can either have a job or get on just doing more of what I'm doing, and that will also be fine, but less fine. So that was that. Pretty fine. It's my first job interview really as well, actually. I've like everything else I've done, I've just kind of like turned up and been hired for it. Everything else, the other two jobs I've had. But anyway, then on Saturday, Alex came down. I don't think you've met Alex, but he's my best friend from school, and we just get on like our house on fire. I hadn't seen him since I helped him move in, which was like just before I left for Canada, and it was great. Like, you know how you just fall immediately back into being friends with people? It's like you'd never been apart for a second. I think like he got the impression that because I was back earlier than I could have been, that I'd had a bad year, so he was like pleasantly surprised with all my adventures. Got to tell him about all my adventures, give him amusing anecdotes about getting taken to strip clubs by random old Canadian dudes. and conspiracy theorist truck rock drivers. That was all good. Lovely to see him, and he lives in Oxford as well, so hopefully I'll be seeing more of him when I head up that way. We went bouldering as well, and I was like a little bit better than him. I've been a few more times. Like, I'm definitely better than when I had done none of it, but I felt like I could get into it. Like, it was definitely fun. Definitely not hurting as much as it has done. Like, when I get my life in order, when I get my life in order, I will make a proper earnest effort to get into climbing. So yeah, things are going well. Sorry the video was late. Hope you're doing all right. I know your job is tiring and there's a lot of it, but hang in there. At least you're not unemployed. I'll see you soon, hopefully. It's December now as well. Have that advent calendar chocolate if you haven't already. And I'll see you soon. Stay old.